Okay, a new route for all masks SRM, and this route is actually quite similar to the last route, but the key difference is we are using a different warp type. So we are not using the Honey and Darling warps, we are soaring to the Clocktown Owl. And yeah, obviously we are starting by hitting this owl, and later we will soar to the owl with a very precise position, so it will look at the X position, and yeah, we can soar to any entrance with that. The only downside is we cannot chain warp with that, like Honey and Darling warps, but yeah, Honey and Darling warps sucked because you always had to get back to Clocktown, and yeah, this category does not necessarily need chain warps. Yeah, so because this is an SRM category, we are of course starting here, trying to get a bomb drop and then doing chest SRM. Because what else would an SRM category start with? That was actually pretty cool about the last route, because it did not do that. But whatever. So yeah, out of the 6 light nodes SRM positions, 5 are the same as last time. So it's just the one for the warping. So last time there was a setup in Laundry Pool, and this time it's set up in Terminal Field. And now I got 2 bomb drops, but let's pretend I just got 1. So I will use the Deku Bubble here. Also you would get the Deku Mask cutscene there. Just this file is not completely new. Yeah, also I assume that you know how to do chest SRM and this stuff. I will show which items you have to get, but yeah, so the basic SRM stuff. Yeah, let's pretend that did not happen. I mean, I have bombs. Yeah, with just 1 bomb drop that would have been run over. You need to break this balloon here for the next heap manip here, not like this. So we are doing 3 heap setups for Light Node SRM, and we're always executing 2 position setups. So the first one can still be with this balloon and the wall here broken, and that heap manip is quite a bit faster. Unfortunately later it does not work out, so we will do 2 slower heap setups later in the next cycles. So, and the first item we SRM is fire arrows. Oh no, run is over, I accidentally SRM fire arrows. Yeah, no, in this category it actually works out with this route that this is the equip sub item. There's nothing in the way this time. So what do we SRM next? Blue potion. So just target the chest 3 ESS left or right. And we will also SRM Chateau and make sure to SRM the blue potion before the Chateau, or else the blue potion will go over the Chateau. So yeah, so Sun Song, we need a fast chest animation. And 1 ESS right. And not like this. Unfortunately we need more fast chest animations than there are with this. So 1 ESS right stroll out. And there we have it. Then the Chateau fast chest animation or opening 2 ESS right. Then go into this corner and yeah, walk out or roll out like I did. Walking out is faster, but for me it was inconsistent. The rolling is consistent. So then we need giant swallows. Target this wall, 5 ESS left. And 2 ESS right, 2 C upright. That should have been 2. This is probably wrong. Let's see. Okay, something. And okay, I have it. Powder keg, touch the chest and turn left. So with control stick right. Then, what is it? 10 ESS down or left. The first one has to be down, and then you can also switch to left if you prefer that. And I think that was it, yeah. Then we have Song of Soaring, turn left, 1 C up left. And some more ESS left to this. Yeah, that is. So Goron is just after the fast chest animation, touch the wall and side hop out. Zora, yeah, Zora Mask, unfortunately we need to SRM that just for the position setups, because we need it before we actually get it. Yeah, turn, touch the chest, more this side, turn right, to ESS right, not like this. I suck at ESS right. And then we need a bomb bag. Bomb bag 30 is the fastest setup, and also it's enough bombs. Yeah, touch the chest, turn right, and then 3 ESS up. And yeah, roll out, or I think maybe walking out also works. I don't know. And last item, Lens of Truth, just target the chest and 2 ESS left or right. That was 3. I don't know what that was. Okay, Lens of Truth. Okay, do we have everything? Fire arrows, blue potion, sun song. Well, I can't see it. Well, oh yeah, we could see it there. Chateau, wallet, powder keg, Song of Soaring, Zora Mask, Goron Mask, bomb bag, and Lens of Truth. Yeah, so much for chest SRM. Okay, so next is just some general collection stuff. We're playing Sunsong here. Yeah, there are 4 easy masks to get here in Clocktown or Termina Fields. So yeah, getting this fairy. Nice first try. Now you want keep an eye on how exactly the Sunsong went, because depending on your initial time when you play it, you can advance a tiny bit more or less. And next is another Sunsong, but with a setup for last mask. Open the door. Yeah, so also depending on your movement mistakes here, you can do slightly different setups. So my setup is just go into this corner and target, then do 3 punches, or we start with 3 punches, and yeah, there's Sunsong and hold right. And you can have different variations of this, just add some more punches and it will be a little bit later. So now you saw it's actually quite early, like 15 minutes or 10 minutes to midnight. How if I do 4 punches? Should be a little bit later. So yeah, with my movement mistakes I might want to take this, or if you do 5. Yeah, this is of course, the setup gets longer and longer. So I might recommend just doing the first one if you are using this setup in general. Okay, this also still works. So yeah, you can also take the first option and then get Fairy Mask before Blast Mask. That's probably a good idea. Or just find a completely new setup. That's of course just my setup. If you somehow manage to get 100 rupees through RNG and stuff, just by some incredible coincidence, then you would save sometime later in Curiosity Shop, but I think that's quite unrealistic. So we have Blast Mask. And now you can do your setup of your choice here. And yep. That works, right? Everybody saw that clip working. We got the mask. And now Camaro Mask. And we are heading back to East Terminal Fields, and this time we will do our first position setup. And we will do it here. And now, just for general explanation, what would be the technically optimal way, maybe with a slightly different route, is doing this at daytime. But at daytime there are the Bombchus here, and that makes it super duper horrible, and so we are doing it at night. But so at the end of the setup we need a Song of Double Time night transition. So since it's already night, we need to turn it day with Sun Song, and then we turn it night again with Song of Double Time. So this is a little bit stupid, but with the Bombchus you don't want to do it with the real Bombchus there. It's just absolute horrible. Okay, now yeah, let's get into the actual setup. So you target this wall. You can technically target it anywhere, but more to this side here's optimal. You do full backflip. You do 3 slashes while you target, like that, and then 2 slashes where you target but you untarget during the slash, like that, and then 2 with shield cancel. And yeah, just don't stand too far to the wall left so that you don't hit the wall with your sword, then you're fine. Turn around here, target, and we do 1 slash with control stick right, like that, and 2 shield scoots forward. Okay, put away sword and 1 neutral roll, and this is why you want to stand close to this wall. So we just need 1 neutral roll to roll into it. Turn around and yeah, 1 neutral roll out again, and 2 steps forward. Turn right and 1 step forward in this direction as well. And then towards the wall, 1 slash with shield cancel and 1 where you target. And then we just need 2 shield scoots. Like that. And yeah, now we have mostly the position we want, except our position is not at all what we want. But when we do a backwalk here towards Observatory and just stop on exactly the right frame, then we will get our position. So yeah, this setup was kind of reverse engineered, so I had to look into which position I need to get the right position out of the backwalk. So this is the position we want. Yeah, that's correct. And yeah, just release control stick here. And yeah, that's the right positions. And turn left for the angle. and do some ESS counterclockwise to this here. So the angle just needs to start with 8C, and this is technically also doable, reasonably doable with just C up. If you want to YOLO it, might be a little bit faster, but yeah, would need to look into visual cues and stuff yourself. I'm not risking that. And yeah, now we make it day just to turn it night again right after. So yeah, this here can be a sun song, but the second needs to be a Song of Double Time, because Song of Double Time on the English version has special properties. And yeah, there was a real Bombchus. That would be absolutely horrible during the day with those Bombchus there. So yeah, this stores our position, Song of Double Time, Night Transition. And yeah, the Bombchus will never get us. Yeah, now I guess bomb boost over here. And I put the bomb way too early, I think. Whatever. Yeah. Good bomb boost. Okay. So yeah, now comes the next position setup. For now we are going to do 2 position setups, and then we are doing the heap setup. And yeah, first of all, about the setups here on the stairs. For those setups we do in this run, we want the upstairs camera. So when you come from upstairs, the camera is like this, and if you come from downstairs, you will see it's way closer and zoomed in. And for angle setups, we need the upstairs camera, so be aware of that. So the second thing about the setups on these stairs is this corner here. So our initial position. The X position can end either in F1 or F2. Now I got F2. For some setups it's irrelevant, but for some you want a specific value. Now for this one it's irrelevant because we are SRMing the Sculpture tokens in Swamp Spider House, and the only difference that it makes here is, yeah, the Sculpture count will be slightly different. So instead of, like, I don't remember, 15,000 you get 17,000 or whatever. It doesn't matter as long as it is more than 30. So anyway, so this is our initial position, and we do 3 rolls upstairs. Then we face this wall and do 1 slash with target and 2 with shield cancel, turn around and jump slash and back walk back to the wall here. Turn around and neutral slash, face downstairs and target and to right. Turn around, and now comes the single use for the Zora Mask that we SRM'd. I mean, we are going to use Zora Mask later, but we are also going to get the real one. And this setup here currently is the only reason why we need to SRM Zora. So just do 5 neutral slashes. Yeah, you can do them way quicker than I did, but I always feel unsure about that. And don't become human, become Deku, and turn around to ESS left. That was 3. So there we go. And now we need to turn right. And if you do it like this, target and then right, turn here, that's the wrong angle. So that's now DE8. What we want is, we want the camera to pan up a little bit, and then we turn. So like you only have to wait for about a second, and now the angle is E13, and that's what we want. And do 1 Deku spin and 1 ESS right. And there we have a 5-2B. So, for this one we can play Sun Song, because this day transition will save our position in memory for this case at least. Yeah, I'm going to explain just a little bit about the theory. So right here we have 1 position set, and this is the position set that we just stored. Or also angle data, of course, and some scene data here, like 4C is observatory and stuff. I don't know what this is for, but yeah, this here's angle. And yeah, we just stored that, and this is the position set for just general respawning, like if you clip out of bounds or if you avoid a score in the water and that kind of stuff. And if we leave, then you will see this is overwritten, and this is why if we want to use this position set here, we need to do this in the same scene where we then also are going to do the light nodes SRM itself. So yeah, and we can trigger this with a simple date transition, so Sunsong works in this case. But this set here, this is the second position and angle and data set and stuff, with the setup we did in Terminal Field. So as far as we know, this is only set by the clock tower opening cutscene. So if you don't have Ocarina in first cycle, the clock tower opens and stuff. It's set with that, and also on the English version, yeah, with Song of Double Time Night Transitions. So it doesn't even work on Japanese because they changed that a little bit. On English, the scene reloads, and yeah, this position set here is used for that. And because it's only really set by these two things, we can do those position setups anywhere and carry that data around with us, and that's really nice. And yeah, now we are actually going to do Light Knot SRM. Now this one time we can do a very fast setup with the balloon gone and the wall broken in hideout. Later we will do Light Knot SRM in different cycles, and we will have to do slower heap setups. But yeah, for now we can do the fast one. So we start with breaking this pot, and then comes a step that is quite complex. So you go in between hideout and observatory. So both are loaded, and you pull a bomb. And with the bomb you go all the way into the hideout, and the bomb explodes. You drop another bomb and charge a spin. And with the spin you go back into observatory. So I do side hops. I have a side hop setup here. Yeah, I do it like this. So drop bomb here, drop second bomb, drop spin, and load the observatory again. You can of course do this like a normal person, and yeah, I will link a video by Kyle who found this with this heap setup finder, and yeah, you can choose what you prefer. So we are going to do SRM with this pot here, and also this pot here must not break. So we get a camera about this here, and we position ourselves about here, and that was a horrible attempt. But yeah, as long as that happens, you can just retry. Usually I lose like 5 minutes to inverted cam, but this is new. First try, let's go. So with SRM, go back into observatory, and we start with yeah, the Skulltula tokens. So target the box here, and we need angle 3326. So some yes is right, one too far. So this here, we are just here, and 4 is left. And there we have 3326, and we go into hideout. So now I'm currently between hideout and observatory, and since I have hands up, I am already manipulating something, and what we manipulate is the pointer in a torch. So the light knot pointer is what we manipulate. And the cool thing is, light knot SRM triggers once the actor unloads. So when I now leave, like this, the torch unloaded and the light knot SRM already triggered, even though we never dropped the stale ref. And yeah, when we go back into hideout, the same torch will load into the exact same place in memory, and that is how we can basically manipulate, we can do as many light knot SRMs in one go as we can store position data. So 2 times, well, better than 1 time. And yeah, now comes the second angle. So we do this walk setup here to one more frame. like this. Yeah, I can also do equips here, this I think. So yeah, let go of control stick here. Do 2 ESS left. No, right. Where's right, where's left? Do this here, and you adjust here. And we do some ESS left then. Do this here, 3, 3, 4, 5. And we go into hideout. And then we can drop. Now the thing is, it would be way faster to exit through observatory. But unfortunately, this setup, this light nodes SRM here, if you unload, if you unload the torch and trigger light node SRM while Link is still loaded, the game would crash. And that is because the setup writes some garbage data into Link's actor. But yeah, fortunately it also works by just unloading the scene. So Link will first unload and then light node SRM will trigger and we can prevent this crash. And there we go. Alright, so we have done our first light node setup and we can do the glitched warps based on our Z position. So the thing is with this route, there are so many things, so many warps that can technically be put somewhere else. Like there's so much freedom and it's probably not optimized the way that I put the route together, but yeah, there are just too many options, and for now I just go with the order that I initially wrote down. So first we want to warp to Zora Mask, so we do a jump slash, do a slash targeted and 3 with shield cancel. And now my Z position is C909, or it ends in C909. The first half of Z position is irrelevant. And yeah, now we should warp into the Zora Mask cutscene. And there we are. So something worth noticing, because here the room is reloaded, or the scene is reloaded, we do not have any glitched warp still active. So I will explain this again later a little bit, but in this case, so if you mess up your initial position here, you can just, as a backup, go into the ocean and void, and then retry, so just in case. But yeah, so we start from this initial position here, and yeah, you can walk forward and backward as you like, because that only changes X position. But yeah, for the Z position setups, we do 5 slashes with target, and then forward step untargeting, then right slash with untarget, and normal target slash with untarget as well. And now we have 2700. And we are in the Swamp Spider House, and as you can see we have a nice glitched Skulltula count. Also we entered the scene here very fast, I think because that's based on the movement speed that we exited hideout with Esgoron. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's the reason. So yeah, next setup, we target this wall here, bonk against it. So like now Z position should end in 2000. We turn right and do 3 slashes with target. Turn right again and target and do one of those slashes with target and untarget and 1 neutral. We have AB00. And we are in the music box house. Okay, so next we warp to the graveyard, and there are a few options that you have, and I'm gonna start with the optimal one. So we walk against this wall here. By the way, when you For example, don't stand far enough away from the wall, like this. Now my Z position just ends in 4 zeros, we don't want that. So when you go further away, now I have the 4 on 3 zeros. Or what you can also do wrong is angled. Now this is also the wrong starting position. So just keep that in mind. So anyway, so 1 bonk, turn left, jump slash, and 2 with sheep cancel. And now we are in Graveyard from Dampy's house. And yeah, to get up here you have to do a strat of your choice. You can either SRM Bombchus or Hookshot to weird shot this, or you can do that bug limit strat, so that's up to you. Now the thing is, if you use the Zora method to open the chest and you fail and void out, the game would crash from this entrance here. And that is why I have also some alternatives. So we bonk again here, then we do 3 slashes with target and untarget, turn right, and 1 with what is it, shield, and turn right again, and a neutral slash. And now that is from entrance 1, which is grave 3, but it's marked as grave 1 somehow. The entrance, they somehow reversed the order, which is pretty stupid. But yeah, anyway, so you can now void out here and you don't actually crash. And you are in South Clocktown. And as a backup setup, you can go here, 2 steps, 2 slashes with target, turn around and do 2 forward steps, turn right, and then it is 1 slash right and target untarget. And so now we warp to grave 3, which is the day 1 grave. Of course. And yeah, same thing here, you can void out and it's fine. Except your position in South Clocktown is a little bit different, because your respawn point is different from the other grave. And yeah, third is of course the noob option. Bonk again here. What is it? 1 with sheep cancel, 1 with target and untarget, turn right, 1 with sheep cancel and 2 with target untarget. And this is entrance 5, which is the Kita cutscene. And yeah, from here we make it night, because here in the upper graveyard there is no cutscene. And we are getting Stone Mask. If you get jinxed here, you can equip swap Hookshot to avoid the Deku motion. Yeah. But yeah, we don't actually need to keep the blue potion. And yeah, now comes the pretty stupid setup, I would say. So you target this rock here, And yeah, we need to get into this corner here, but we have to stand a little bit to the right of the corner and then roll into it, and this was already too far. So yeah, that was correct here. And yeah, this should be your Z position with the 7AA9. And if you stand too far to the left, then you will not get this position. So you really have to stand a little bit right of the corner for it to work. And yeah, 2 steps, then it is 1 with target, 1 with shield, turn left and 3 target, and 1 with target and untarget. And we should go to Curiosity Shop. And yeah, first of all we need some money. And I guess you technically don't need to equip swap this here, but I will do for safety anyway. Yeah, you can do it with the second bottle here. But yeah, we want actually to dupe over the powder keg first. And then we want bomb preservation. And so yeah, dupe over this, and then we actually need to equip swap the bombs. And in the end you can sell the actual chateau. Nice 420. And yeah, now we buy an all-night mask. My controller just disconnected. Okay, controller fixed. Yeah, we exit here for the next warp because we can't use a sword in there. And yeah, target this wall here, 2 steps, 1 neutral, turn right, 1 forward, 2 right, and 1 with target and untarget. And we should warp to Goron Mask. And the next thing will be a bottle adventure, so equip the powder keg bottle. And yeah, keep in mind that we have bomb preservation active now, so do not unequip the bombs. And yeah, usually Deku here is better to get over the water with the Roxo line. And this health here is actually a problem for the next position setup. Good movement. Where the hell am I? Yeah, we need to get health or else we cannot turn in a with a straight angle. And this throw there is actually pretty annoying. If you don't stand just the right distance away, then you will not get the throw onto the platform. The stupid Deku is so small. So yeah, get some health here. Also do not get the bombs or else bomb preservation would be deactivated. And yeah, we target this wall here, 2 steps and 3 neutral. Turn left and 2 with right. Turn left again and 1 target. And this should warp us to Inverted Stone Tower Temple. So yeah, one thing to keep in mind is if you void out here, you land in South Clock Town out of bounds, and you don't want that, so don't void here. If you void in any other room than the first room, then you just crash, so even worse. Well, actually it doesn't matter, since your run is over in any case. And yeah, this is unfortunately the one thing that is quite a bit slower in this route compared to the last route, because we actually have to go around and ignore that. So, if you have some experience with this game, you know how to do this part without the super duper hacks. And yeah, since you crash if you fail this, I personally would never not buffer this. I bet it's very hard, but yeah. And that's the end of the cycle. Okay, third cycle. We want to do the next SRM section, so we want to go to observatory, but of course we don't walk there manually, that's for plebs. We do a roll, /right, turn around to neutral slashes, and to forward this way. Yeah, so this warp here should save a few seconds. I didn't do very precise timing, but it was quite obvious that it saves a few seconds. Oh yeah, if you mess up during that setup, you can just go in and out of the clock tower. That will give you the same position again. So yeah, we are here in observatory. We target this wall here, get into this corner here again, and the setup is actually very similar to the one that we did for the Scartuda tokens. But yeah, this time we want to have the exposition ending in F1. So to guarantee that, we do a full side up right and do 2 rolls into the corner again, and then we get F1, 3 rolls upstairs, target the wall, slash with target, and 2 with the sheet cancel, jump slash, face the wall again, neutral slash, face downstairs, slash with target, and 2 with right, face upstairs, and we want these 2 masks, and yeah, 5 neutral with Zora. And then we get Deku, and here's a little difference to the last time. We do 2 sheet scoots, and then we do the angle setup. So yeah, some ES is left to this here, A3 to 9, and we adjust here for the angle to end in A. Then some more ES is left to, not this, back, yeah, here 5, 9, A. Yeah, here we play Song of Double Time. Very important to play Song of Double Time and not Sun Song. So we want yeah, to store data again in that other position and angle data set that I explained earlier. So now we will play Sun Song for the next one. And yeah, what are we actually SRMing here? So this time we set a bunch of flags. And it's not very precise what data we put exactly where, so we will also write a lot of flags that we don't really care about, that don't matter to us. And yeah, so the first pointer is not precise because that will just determine what exactly we write, but yeah, not precise what exactly we write. The second pointer, so that is determined by the lower half of the Z position and the angle. That determines the right location, and by just changing the angle we can actually slightly adjust where exactly we want to write. So we don't do a complete full second setup, we just take this position here and change our angle. So we do 17 aim left and right. So yeah, don't do C up, do aiming. So I start here with aiming right, and this was 17, and I just go back to this here, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8. Or if you want to do this the other way around, that works the exact same. I think it was this one. I always do the one that I just did first, and I went too far. Yeah, so you can do whatever you want, whatever you prefer. Okay, this is it. Yeah, now we can play Sunsong this time. I guess if you are a pro, you can play Sunsong and then adjust the angle. But that would be way too scary. Yeah, now we have to do this slow setup here for the light mode SRM, because Wall and Balloon are there. But it's quite a bit easier, so we just break all the pots, we go all the way here to hideouts, drop a bomb. And then you just go in and out one more time without doing anything. Break these 2 pots, and we drop 2 bombs. And yeah, this time we just use this pot here, and it's the same like for chest SRM. Yeah. Oh, third try, not too bad. So we get the angles 3326 and 3346. So I think this one is also the same as last time here. So yeah, that's angle 3326. In and out to hideout, and yeah, now we target this one here again. And yeah, we get this frame and then equip something, I forgot what, probably Goron. Yeah, some ESS left, and we do the adjustments here. So adjustments to ending in 6, and then 4. 1 ESS left, yeah, 3346. And here we can drop. And yeah, we exit. And that was the SRM. Yeah, now we want to warp to Bunny Hood, and yeah, our default position is just the one that we get when we just walk out of observatory. 3 slashes with shield scoots, turn right, 1 shield scoot slash, 1 with target, and 1 control stick right. And yeah, since we're already at the ranch, we will do that, those other side quests. So beat the aliens, protect Crimea from Gorman Bros, get Romani Mask and stuff, so yeah, that's coming up. Just kidding, we are just walking in talking range of Crimea, and we will get Romani Mask. And yeah, she will warp us here. The last route that did those warps from Hanya Darling, for that was very convenient. For us it does not really matter now. We target either this wall, do 2 slashes with target, and turn left in 3 target slashes and 1 neutral. Or we do the exact same thing from the other side. It does not matter. So you can choose whatever. Does not matter. and we go to Deku Shrine. Yeah, first thing, again, you don't want to void out here. You can demonstrate that really quick. Yeah, so this is far out of bounds and soft dog and run over, so don't do that. And yeah, so that nobody really notices how bad I am and this butler is, I will just speed up this part. Okay, so we are here at the end and we can already play a sun song. 4 knights. We get our mask. So next we will go to Milk Bar. Target this wall and turn around. 3 neutral slashes. 3 with shield scoot. And we want it to be past 10 PM. So advance time a little bit and then soar. And it's very important that you play Song of Soaring like that for very important technical reasons. Very important. And yeah, we will play all the 4 songs except we will only need to play 2 of them. It's actually possible to set all flags or 3 flags to only have to play 1 song. So if you set all 4 flags, you can actually choose whichever song you want to play and it will then give you the mask. But unfortunately it did not quite work out with the setup here. So we still have to play 2 as human and Deku. Dude, who the hell, the dev for this is just... Who developed this? This spot there. Yeah, so here's a part that I'm actually quite sad about, because I realized too late that we still have to get Bremen Mask, and if we did not have to get Bremen Mask, we could do this here. But yeah, I just want to demonstrate how cool this is. So we just make it day and then... Yeah, in South Clockdown. Oh, I actually am on the box, nice. But yeah, this would be a little bit faster to get to Kawai's hideout, but since we still need to get Bremen Mask and we cannot get it in at night 3, we have to go there manually. Well, I guess we could soar there, but I don't think that's faster. But the sun song would be so cool. And I'm really sad about that. Okay, yeah, we want to clip into Kawai's hideout and we want it to be day as well. So my setup is just target the wall and then here. turn around, bomb down, and shield hood left. There are many of those setups, I guess. Everybody has their preference. So we get Kitten Mask and the priority mail. And we want to head to Postman. Now optimally for equips you play Sunsong right away here, because it's actually better for equips. However, my setups here with Sunsong don't really work out, and the game time is getting quite inconsistent if you play Sunsong there. So I go to Postman first, just for game time consistency. But yeah, it's more equips. And yeah, waiting here is of course yet again slower. Maybe you can at least play Sunsong when you enter West Blocktown. No. This? Okay, yeah. Okay, so my setup here is target this wall, or get into this corner, 2 backflips, 2 punches while still targeting, then retarget, and yeah, play Sunsong, and then just hold up. This should put it at around 120 left, so a little bit more, 129. So yeah, if you play Sunsong right away, this will not exactly work like that. But yeah, I encourage everybody to look for new setups. So this category here, of course, is not optimized yet, or this route is not optimized. And yeah, we did all the Ka-Fi quests. You might not have noticed it, but when we were in Observatory, we did Ka-Fi quests. It's actually quite interesting. You only need to set 2 flags. The one for having given pendant to Anju, and the one to have saved Sun Mask in Sakon's hideout. And that is the end of the cycle. And now this is the 4th and last cycle. We go to North Clubtown for another position setup, and this one will be for masking the masks to skip the moon trials. And this one is a little bit special because we only use the Z position for a pointer, and then we use data that comes after, so angle and some other scene data that is stored when you play Song of Double Time. Yeah, so we just target this wall here and do 2 little slashes, turn around and 2 with target, 2 scoots, clear away swords, 2 rolls, backflip, and yeah, turn this way. So ESS left. This, yeah. And yeah, only the Z position matters here. And play Song of Double Time again, not Sunsong. And we target this wall here again, 2 steps. Turn around, shield, scoot, no, not shield, scoot. You saw what slashes I did there. Shield cancel, 1 forward and 1 with right. And this will warp us to telescope again. And now comes the last position setup, or the last slide node position setup. Yeah, we are starting in this corner here again. Doesn't matter which position you get on your X position, F1 or F2. 3 rolls upstairs, and yeah, now it's a little bit different. We back away from the wall a little bit. ESS right, and 6 rolls. Retarget the wall, and yeah, from here it is this part again. Neutral slash, turn downstairs. Yeah, target slash 3 with control stick right, and we use Zora here again. 5 slashes. Now for the angle, I think I finally figured out a decent angle setup here. I had 2 before that were kind of garbage. Now this one is also still not good, but better than the one before. Yeah, face the wall and ESS left. Till we get this here, FE91. We wait for the camera to move up a little bit and then we adjust. We retarget and same thing again. And 1 ESS right, and again adjusting. And 2 ESS left, and we get 5 BF. Yeah, just yeah, keep in mind that the camera needs to be moved all the way up there. Or else your angle will be different. So, yeah, this time we will again need to do the slow setup, and we get great spin in the last cycle when we do SRM. Not that we need it or anything, but it's cool. Okay. So the first angle is yet again 3326. I think all the setups use 3326. And now the last one is 3349. And we do this part here again. And yeah, I put door on, yeah. And for adjustment we just walk out of this hallway and we can adjust here and have the angle ending in 9 and do some ESS left. Till we get it here, 3349. And now if everything is right, then we should mask most of the masks. And there we go. This will skip most of the moon trials. And we want to hop to Gorman Bro racetrack and do slash right, turn left, 2 slashes with target and untarget, 2 target, turn left again and 2 target. And we won the race. And it's time for Moonwalk. Now we target this wall here. Now you can get 2 different positions out of this wall. If you walk into it, that's Z position ending in 809 and we don't want that. So you can roll into it. Yeah. Also just targeting it will be very inconsistent. So yeah, we want to roll into it, do 2 steps, 4 slashes with target. stab again, slash with targeted untarget, turn around into sheet scoot, one with the sheet cancel, and the slash right. And one interesting thing about this Moonwalk is that we gain control instantly, or almost instantly. We don't have to wait a moment. Yeah, now we need to give away masks, and we want to give away 1 gold. Now I've not looked into optimizing equipping this stuff here. That's more a Gobbler task, I guess. And yeah, do not give him any more than 1, because we don't want to enter that trial. Then yeah, Guyark, perfect. We have 2 masks to this guy. And Twin Mold is also right there. No, don't run away. And yeah, we have 4 masks left, and actually, I didn't know this before I routed this, but you cannot give masks to the guys if you don't have enough to enter a trial. So there's no way to avoid entering a trial anyway, so... Except, of course, for masking all the masks, but there's no setup really for that. Or it would take way too long setup for that. Yeah, also the transition we got right there also is a little bit faster. And we did all the trials.